Morning, Celestials. Welcome to another day of me loving myself live in the mix for 2026. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. All right, so I need to address yesterday before I can move forward with today. But honestly, I think I have found a way to address yesterday and make it with the topic of today, because the topic of today is producing love. And how do we produce love? I don't know. We make love. Ooh. But I don't mean it in that way. Anyway, okay, so I do have to address something from yesterday. I did get upset yesterday, and honestly, yesterday was an ego world day. That was my ego coming out. That's my lower self. She's defensive. She's awesome. I love her, and I love the protection that she tries to bring into my life. So I'm really grateful for her. I'm really grateful for my ego and my ego stances and all that stuff. And I am grateful for the Christians and how they show up. I have found I was able to go through the work yesterday. It was quite a bit of work. I ended up having to spend more time on it than I thought would be necessary, but it was necessary. And I'm grateful that I was willing to do the work and to show up and to be there. So, in the words of my beloved singer, pop star Christina Aguilera, I would like to say thank you to all the Christians for making me that much stronger, for making me wiser. I want to say thank you because you make me that much stronger. Make me work a little bit harder. You did. You made me work a little bit harder, which I'm thankful for because I needed that work to be put in. You make me stronger. You make me wiser, and you make me a fighter, and I'm so grateful for it. So, what I did realize yesterday is I don't hate Christians. I hate Christianity. I don't hate Christians. I hate Christianity, and that is different. It's different. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but every single morning, I know I can't leave my hair alone. Every single morning, I know that I need to wait a little bit longer before I say it, but every single morning I say, hi, Celestials. Hello, Celestials. Good morning, Celestials. I'm on day blah, blah, blah of loving myself live in the mix, right? I always say hello, Celestials. So Celestials are who I'm talking about. This is the Celestial Grove Academy. This is an academy for Celestials, a YouTube kind of academy. But yes, it's a channel for Celestials. So who I'm talking to is Celestials. What's a Celestial? A Celestial is a spiritually minded person, someone who is spiritually curious, not spiritually dictative, if that makes sense. Hello, Lindsay. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Happy Friday. But yes, a Celestial is someone, it's a spiritually minded person. They're curious, they're open-minded. A Celestial would never look at someone else's spiritual viewpoint and say, you're wrong. They would never say that. They would say, that's an interesting viewpoint. That's what a Celestial is, and that's who I'm always going to be talking to on here. And I'm going to get myself straight. Now, can a Christian be a Celestial? Yes. A Celestial can be a Christian can be a Celestial. So, yeah, I don't hate Christians. A Christian Celestial would never come on here with prescriptive stuff. They would always have that open mind spiritually. So, anyone that, if you come on here and you say you need Jesus, you need this Bible verse, you need da-da-da-da-da, yeah, this is in my woods. So my front yard, backyard, I don't know, front yard, woods. But a Celestial Christian would never come on here and say that, because they would know that it's not the right time and place. So the way that I thought about this was yesterday I had a misogynist come on my thread too. He said, I bet you stink, you're ugly, I bet you stink. I didn't even, his comments didn't even affect me. I didn't even care. Like, so what? You think that I stink? I'm about to go in there with my husband who like loves me. So what? You know, you can think whatever you want. He was saying these misogynistic stuff, and I don't reply to the misogynist because they're not celestials. A misogynistic person coming up in here and saying hateful things is not a celestial. And so I just don't respond to them. And so that's what I'm realizing with the Christians. I can love the Christians, and I can, you know, be grateful for the contrast that they give me, be grateful for the strength that I'm able to grow with because of them. But I don't have to entertain them, you know, because they're not the celestials. They're not the target audience. So you've got squirrels. Yes, I have squirrels. I thought it was so funny. Right before I went live today, my dog like ran over there. I was like, what are you running? Sure enough, it was a squirrel. That squirrel jumped from tree to tree though and got out of here. It was so cute. It was super cute. He is terrible. What does he think stinks? I don't care what he thinks stinks. It doesn't matter because I don't care. He's not a celestial, so I don't give him the attention. And see, that's the thing that I was trying to figure out yesterday. Why him calling me stinky and ugly didn't affect me, but someone saying that I need Jesus really affects me. And it's because they don't know my story. They don't know my history. They don't know where I'm coming from. And I have a lot of religious wounds. And I know how that type of Christianity hurts people. I've seen the rotten fruit that it creates. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that it is rotten and it creates rotten fruit. And so for me, I realized that, you know, if I was to stand up to the misogynist, it would be for the other women who are told that they're stinky, who are told that they're ugly. I would want for them to know, hey, you don't have to listen to this guy. And it's the same way. Hey, oh, good morning, Chicago. Oh my gosh, is it warm in Chicago? It is so hot out here where I'm at. This morning I was like, oh my gosh, the sun isn't even up, you guys. The sun hasn't even fully come up. I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys can. The sun is like, it's starting to come up and it is so hot. Is it hot in Chicago too? I bet it is. Like, oh my. But anyway, my chat got me distracted, which I love it. Love it. Okay. And I love Chicago. Good morning, Chicago. So yeah, the way that I would treat, you know, misogynists, the only reason I would speak up to them is to protect those that they would hurt. Not me, but the others. And so I decided from now on the way that I'm going to deal with Christianity, not Christians, because Christians are good people. Like, the Chicago person could be a wonderful Christian and he's not doing Christianity at us. So I don't know if that makes sense. But yes, I decided the way that I'm going to handle them from now on is to protect those that their fruit would harm. And so I will let them know how harmful it is to others that they do that. I've already seen it. I already know that it causes harm. You can't tell me that it doesn't cause harm. I know that it causes harm. I've worked with many people with religious trauma. And, you know, that's just where I'm coming from. I'm going to protect those that it would hurt. There's a lot more celestials with religious trauma than there is celestials that are Christians. And the celestials that are Christians would understand the need to protect and help those celestials with the religious trauma. And so that's where I'm coming from. I think I found my love. What do you guys think? Did I find my love? Did I find some love? You see, you guys, I can have a wonderful not celestial, but Christian in my live, and I can love them the whole entire time. So I love that. I'm so grateful because I love Chicago and I love that you showed up today. This was such a healing experience for me personally. I love that. Yay! All right, guys. So I think that this is kind of how you produce love. It's kind of how I do it. I go through a process of really examining where I was coming from, why it was coming out like that, what was going on, and how I can adjust the perception to be able to show more love. All right, guys, that's it for day 28. Today's about feeling the love, protecting the love, loving the love, deciding to feel the love, and protecting your decision to feel the love. So, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you too. I'm so grateful that you showed up today. All right, beloveds, that's all we got for today. I will see you again tomorrow for 29. We'll be on 29 days of the self-love series. I'm so excited. All right, beloveds, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that you're able to feel the love. I know this world needs you and your love. So walk in love out there, my friends.